A new $15 million crime lab is at least 2 years away here in the mountains. But because of a backlog of cases, the state can't wait. News 13's John Lee shows us how a temporary lab in Asheville could help reduce the turnaround time here.
In a 10,000 square foot building, a new wing may seem mostly empty now. But the state crime lab director says the space is full of possibilities.
It's a gas chromatograph mass spectrophotometer.
Roughly 12 syllables,
I think.
But no matter how it's pronounced, John Byrd says it's an example of the equipment that will help cut down the state backlog that's causing some cases to be dismissed.
Analyzing the substances that are put into it to determine whether it is a controlled or an uncontrolled substance.
19 new lab analysts will soon be based here, part of an effort funded by the Department of Justice. State crime labs face a mountain of toxicology reports that can't be completed soon enough.
We didn't get into this hole overnight. We have had a very small number of toxicologists covering the entire state.
Because of the backlog, which Byrd refers to as excess inventory, cases are dismissed if they go beyond the statute of limitations, which is 2 years.
A lot of times what happens is the case gets dismissed and we never knew about it. And that's sad when that happens.
And those lab experts are required to testify in court, often driving all over the Tar Heel state, which takes time away from the office.
So the long-term solution is to get all those toxicologists out of training and put into 3 locations, Asheville, Greensboro, and Raleigh, so they don't have to travel so far.
The burden of proof is on the state, but then it's been impossible for the state to get their proof.
Ellen Pitt is head of the Mothers Against Drunk Driving chapter here in the mountains.
Victims are going to win, defendants who need treatment mandated by the courts, they're going to win, and of course prosecutors are going to win out of this because they can get their jobs done.
And this just might be the blueprint that helps ease the overload that's dogged North Carolina for years. In Asheville, John Lee, News 13.
The new toxicology wing will be complete sometime this summer. Meanwhile, that Western crime lab will break ground this spring. It's expected to be complete in 2017.